Colson Mott's People Like Us is a metafictional literary novel that blends memoir, surrealism, and fiction to explore grief, racial identity, systemic violence, and the search for belonging. Following his National Book Award-winning Hell of a Book, Mott continues to blur the line between lived experience and storytelling, creating a narrative that is both deeply personal and universally resonant. The novel unfolds through two parallel narrators, each a Black author grappling with trauma and survival. Soot, a 44-year-old writer, is haunted by the suicide of his daughter Mia. To cope, he engages in a form of psychological time travel, revisiting moments of her life and insisting her death was not his fault. His grief is raw, obsessive, and deeply human. Soot travels to Minnesota to lecture at a college still reeling from a mass shooting, where his reputation as a grief expert collides with his fragile mental state. Later in Toronto, he encounters his ex-wife Tasha, whose skepticism about his sanity underscores the novel's tension between memory, trauma, and reality. The second narrator, an unnamed Black author, mirrors Mott himself. He wins the National Book Award, echoing Mott's own career milestone. But his success is shadowed by a chilling death threat, forcing him to flee America for Europe on a billionaire-funded book tour. His journey is surreal and fragmented. He recalls being attacked in Los Angeles by John J. Remus, an older Black man who bizarrely inspects his teeth and calmly announces he will kill him. On a flight, the narrator adopts false identities, claiming to be Ta-Nehisi Coates or Walter Mosley, reflecting fractured identity and the absurdity of racial perception. These dual narratives intertwine, both haunted by violence and loss, both searching for safety in exile. The novel reintroduces the Kid, a character from Hell of a Book, creating intertextual continuity and reinforcing Mott's exploration of how Black identity is shaped by storytelling. The climax emerges not in a single dramatic event, but in the accumulation of grief, paranoia, and surreal encounters. Soot's lectures force him to confront the impossibility of escaping trauma, while the unnamed narrator realizes that even abroad, threats and violence follow him. Both men embody the tension between survival and surrender, between art as refuge and art as exposure. The resolution is deliberately ambiguous. Neither narrative finds complete peace, but both embrace storytelling as a means of survival. The novel closes with reflections on exile, grief, and the impossibility of escape, leaving readers with a haunting sense of both